Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Third one's en route as I speak. I have one Discovery, one Range Rover, the Defender is en route, 3 FMS FCX10 Camel trophy trucks. They're all Land Rovers, they're all licensed, and they're here in the garage. Welcome to Artsy Scale Tales. Another new truck joins the fleet. Well, not another new truck, another 3 trucks join the fleet. I got 2 of them here right now. Let's waste no more time. Let's have a closer look and see what you get in the box. Enjoy. So these both arrived a week ago, just as I was about to leave on a week's vacation. I actually met the courier as we were leaving. Managed to quickly get them out of the box and do a little sneak peek video, which you may or may not have seen. And we headed on our family holiday. So, been back a couple of days and I've taken them out of their box properly. You can see I've already added some scale accessories, some of my own number plates, some decals, etc., just to make them my own. And I have to say, so far, so good. What you get is an FCX10 1/10 scale chassis. They're all Camel trophy trucks. They're all licensed Land Rovers. So I of course have the Range Rover, and back there you can see the Discovery. They share the same wheelbase, 321 and 21 millimeters. Third one, the Defender, is on a slightly longer chassis at 326 millimeter. But other than that, they are identical spec on the actual chassis. All the trucks are 2-speed. They have straight axles, not the portals that we've seen on previous FCX10 vehicles. The original was the FCX10 Chevy Blazer, which was quickly followed by the LC80 Land Cruiser, and then another LC80 but a brushless version. The Land Rovers are all brushed, but FMS no doubt will bring out other versions of these in the future. The trucks look absolutely amazing, and they're very striking off yellow livery and Camel trophy decals, which all have been pre-applied at the factory. The trucks have lights which are controlled from the controller. Controller is a 6-channel controller, and if I open up the little hatch here, you can see easy to control dip switches and all your various switches on the side. The trucks come with lots of scale detail, including an interior, racks, snorkels, windscreen wipers, bumpers, etc., sandboards, and jerry cans for the roof rack. Now I've added a lot of my own kit on the top just to make it look a bit more like a Camel trophy truck. Done the same with the Discovery. I've also added some of my own decals just to personalize it a little bit. But immediately I am impressed with these. These look absolutely superb and look very, very scale. And for Lexan bodied RC vehicles, they look absolutely fantastic. The Range Rover looks like a Range Rover, and the Discovery certainly looks like a Land Rover Discovery. The wheels are beadlock, they're plastic, and come with Super Marsher tyres. From what I've seen on other videos, they perform very well indeed. But maybe a future upgrade will be to change the tyres and the wheels. Each truck comes with a driver figure. Again, I've personalised mine, giving him a bit of a camouflage hat. He's got his yellow hat on, which I've personalised as well. Added some red and the logo, RC Scaletail's logo on the front of the cap. So no, they look absolutely fantastic. So to turn on the truck, turn on the controller, switch at the rear of the controller. Incidentally, the controller is absolutely fantastic. I do like it. More than adequate. And thumb steer. It's got a good feel to it, and all your different channels are all there with a trigger switch for your lights and any adjustments you need to make with the dials and the dip switches. To turn on the truck is a very cool feature. You can just see there in the wheel arch, just where my finger is now, you can see a white button. That's your on-off switch. Easy access. Turn the truck on. When you turn it on, the lights will flash on and off. Now, I've made a bit of a modification to the lights on this, and I have to thank SUV Steve RC. If you watch his videos, he gives you some cool tips on how to adjust the lighting. So I watched his video this afternoon, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description. And I've adjusted the lights so to give you a little bit more control. So on the controller, there is a slide switch where my thumb is. Push it halfway down. The front lights and tail lights come on. Push it down again, and your roof lights come on. And back the way, it's the reverse. Roof lights off, all lights off. Also following his tips, the car now has brake lights, which I'll try and show you. There we go. So I've now got brake lights, but that only works if the setting of the truck is forward, stop, reverse. It will not work if the car is set to forward, reverse. Now, to get the additional brake lights, I had to install two 3mm LEDs and link it in to the lighting control, which I'll show you just in a second. So thanks again to SUV Steve RC. Great tip there. I'd recommend his channel, some good videos. To access the chassis, you have to remove the body shell, and you'll notice on this one there is no body pins. What FMS have done, have added a system underneath, which is a little dial at the rear. You twist it and the back pops up, and you twist the front and the front pops up, and the body should just lift off like so. Now underneath, to work your lights, you have a magnetic connection there. So as soon as that makes contact with the chassis, that's your lights connected and able to operate. You can see underneath the lighting, the red wire and black wire is the additional lights I've installed for the brake lights. Everything else was pre-installed and comes as standard on all three FCX10 Land Rover vehicles. So move this to one side. closer look at the chassis. So up front is a 32 turn brushed motor, which works extremely well. We have a ESC receiver also, and there's the other end of the lighting control magnets. Inner fenders, rock sliders, very nice bumper at the front. Now the bumper is quite pliable. It just means if the thing does roll or hit something hard, it's just going to bounce off. It's not going to break really easily. So again, well done FMS. Oil-filled shocks, which are adjustable, make them harder or softer. Got metal links. There's your drive shafts. Very, very cool. I added the chassis guard and axle guard at the front. So there's a close-up of how the body's held on. So the shell locates onto these two posts and go in there, and there's little clips in there that lock onto it. And if I move the dial, you'll see the clip release. It's a very, very clever mounting system. So I have seen videos where they've said when they get a little bit dirty, sometimes the removal or the adding of the body shell can be difficult, so you've got to keep them clean. Now I've also read that the workings are not fully waterproof, so care if taking this into or near water. One thing I did notice on the body shell is the lighting control, very exposed, so I'm going to get a little box to put that in, or even a balloon, just to keep it out of water's way. Well, there you go, that's the FMS FCX10 Camel Trophy Landrovers. Well, it's the Discovery and the Range Rover. Of course, the Defender's still en route as I speak, but when it arrives, we'll do a proper box opening when that vehicle arrives. What did you think of the trucks? I think they're exceptional value for money, but more importantly, what do you think? Let me know what you think about the trucks, the video, the channel, good or bad, I will reply. Please give me a like, and please subscribe to the channel, it really does help. And if you're feeling a little bit generous, I do like a latte. So in the link above, you can actually buy me a coffee. All the support for the channel goes a long way. Anyway, it leaves me to say, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you on the next RC Scale Tales video. Keep on crawling, keep on trailing. All the best now. Bye bye.